What's up, y'all? Today it's a fine unemployed Tuesday. I'm out here at San Miguel Mountain in Eastlake, California. Back in San Diego, just enjoying time with family, exploring some of the nature stuff around here before I get back to traveling and all of that. I wanted to make this video here because I'm gonna be going to Mexico sometime this week. Depending on when I upload this video, I may already be in Mexico. I'm gonna be traveling with some family to the hometown where my grandparents are from, Tecuala, Nayarit in Mexico. So that'll be pretty cool to go see. I'm not really sure what the plan is right now because I was gonna drive with my grandparents from Tijuana over to Tecuala, but something happened with the car, so it's gotten pushed back. Another problem is that my cousin's graduation ceremony is tomorrow and it's at 3 o'clock, so I don't know if we're gonna be leaving after that or on Friday because the plan was to leave Thursday. So I'm not sure if I'm flying or if I'm driving with my grandparents. Because originally the plan was for me to take off last week with my grandparents driving across Mexico, get to see the different states and stuff, and then meet my dad this weekend over in Mazatlan, because that's when he booked his ticket to fly out there. But obviously, like I said, with the car having some issues, it's pushed back our travel to this week. And with my cousin's graduation ceremony, I'm not sure if I can leave tomorrow with there not being much daylight after all that's done. So I don't want to be holding back my grandparents from driving or the travel plan, so I might end up flying from Tijuana to Mazatlan. We'll see though. I'll keep you guys updated because either way, it's gonna be an interesting journey to share with you guys, vlog it all. Dude, my barber fucked me up, man. I got a haircut like a week ago, so I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm going to Mexico. Probably gonna be taking hella pictures. Let me get a fresh ass haircut. But why am I going to Mexico? Like I said, visit the hometown where my grandparents are from, learn more about my family history, but also this year I want to learn more Spanish. Like I'm a certified Mexican, bruh. I'm from San Diego. My dad's Mexican, my mom's Mexican, but I don't speak Spanish. Like, yeah, type it in the comments. I'm a no sabo kid. Whatever. Get it over with, but I want to change that. Partially, it's not my fault. It's the way my family raised me. But also, it is my fault for not trying to learn it sooner as well. And honestly, I think it'd be kind of cool to like make content that's sort of surrounded around my journey learning Spanish. Because then other people who want to learn Spanish can join in. People at different levels, or people that already know Spanish can give me tips. I feel like that would be a pretty cool thing to make videos about, just like learning Spanish and all that. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that, because I think I might just make them either way. I'm gonna be like those people on TikTok. Don't say como estás. Say this instead. But yeah, I think I'm like halfway. I'm not sure, but we get a pretty good view of East Lake, Chula Vista. Way over there is San Diego, downtown, all that. Or that way, it's like El Cajon and stuff, I think. And then down that way, or that way, behind this mountain is Mexico. I don't know, man. I've been watching a lot of I guess learning language content on Reels and TikTok, and it's pretty interesting. I like learning it, and also I think it'd be cool to one day just be like fluent in Spanish. I don't gotta be thinking, because I know I do this bad habit where when I want to speak in Spanish, I think of it in English and then translate it to say in Spanish. Not only does that take more time and more mentally draining, but also it just doesn't work because certain phrases and words just don't directly translate like English to Spanish or vice versa. You can see here, this is what I was talking about. Coronado being over there, you can see like the island kind of downtown. Mount Helix is over there, one of those montañas. And then, yeah, over there is Tijuana, Mexico. Growing up in San Diego, or more specifically Chula Vista, I was always pretty used to like living next to the border. So it was always kind of weird whenever people would come to my house and I'd be like, oh yeah, just hop on the 805, follow it for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then you're in Mexico. They're like, what? Dude, you live basically in Mexico. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? We haven't crossed the border yet. But I don't know, I guess I never realized how different it is for people who don't live next to it. Because that was a common thing. Every time I showed people on the map when I was traveling where I lived, they'd be like, whoa, you live in Mexico. I was just like, what? I don't know, man. I met a lot of people who probably never seen like somebody looking like me roll up into their small town ever in their life during my Prudhoe Bay to Key West, Canada, all that trip. But over there, that's like the top of the mountain that we're currently climbing on. I'm parked somewhere down over by that baseball field. Right there by that house is where the trail starts, and then you just follow it up to where we are now. But yeah, I wanted to make this video sort of to announce that I'm gonna be traveling to Mexico. I'll come out with more details later, whether if it's by car or plane. But we're going. And also keep you guys a little bit updated on my life, because even though I kind of made these videos for fun at the beginning and my goal was only to reach 10K followers, it sort of became like a job and a responsibility, because yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but I succeeded my goal of 10,000 followers. I had faith that I could do it, like I believed in myself I could do it, but I didn't think I would do it this fast, because like it is weird sometimes posting a video and then it's like I don't even think about it and I check later today and it'll be like 1,000 people liked it. I'm like, what the 1,000 people? That's crazy. I remember posting when I'd be in middle school, high school, I'd only get like 2 likes, and they'd be like from me and like a friend or something. So it's kind of crazy to go from like that to that. Also, because I remember literally sitting in a Discord call with my friends talking about driving all the way up to Prudhoe Bay and then across Canada and all that. And I literally drew out the route that I did. So it's kind of surreal to look back and be like, damn, I thought of something, I envisioned it, and I did it. I don't know, I would use it as an example for all y'all out there. If you really have a vision for something and you just kind of only focus on that, you can achieve it. Sounds like dumb and inspirational or whatever, but it's true, man. Because I remember during that time, all I would think about was making videos and going to Canada. So that's how I succeeded. Right now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am at a bit of a lost point on what I want to do, because traveling is fun and I enjoy it. Found a cheap way to do it too, but on my journey, I significantly, or that's not the right word, I didn't really take good care of my health. I didn't really talk about it, but I kind of lost like some weight, and then like just developed a lot of bad eating habits from being out there during the winter, because at night it'd be too cold, so then I just get fast food. And then always eating fast food, that's not healthy. Makes you sick. Puts you in a weird mental spot too, because whatever you eat or put in your body, it kind of affects you. So there was that. I was just not taking very good care of my health. That's a little bit of a reason why I'm lost and scared to get back on the road, because I don't know, man. I seriously want to lock in on my health. It's something that I don't really focus on too often, and I don't want to be 25 still being the skinny ass guy that everybody's always like, hey, flaquito, or just commenting on how skinny I am. I don't want to be that guy my whole life. So kind of just trying to change it, people's perception of me, and to get the ladies. Also, dude, I've traveled around basically all of Canada and the US. I can tell you it's fairly similar throughout. So I'd like to see something different cultures, different experiences. I also meet more people, man. I didn't really meet that many people my age. I'm not talking about social media people, man. I had my run-ins with those kinds of people. They are something else. Like, I remember I thought social media was like super important, all that, but then once I was done and I got back home, ain't nobody give a fuck about your follower count. That shit does not matter. Like, who cares? Like, every once in a while I still get recognized when I'm just walking around town, but genuinely, people do not care about that stuff. It's pretty, like, secondary. So if you think, like, oh, if I just get big on social media, it'll change my life. Yes and no. Definitely helped get me out of my position in my job, change that aspect of my life, but there's still other things I got to change myself that numbers will not change. Also, as you can see, we are almost at the top of the mountain here. Just a few more steps and we'll be at the top. Bro was zooming. You can see our achievement of climbing all of this. Back down there somewhere is our car. Almost to the top, just a hop and a skip away. Literally, see? It's right there. Check it. Hop and a skip. We're at the top. But yeah, this is the top of Mount Miguel, Mother Miguel, San Miguel Mountain. I don't know, one of those names. But yeah, this is the top. You can see all of Chula Vista and San Diego up here. There used to actually be a flag, like in the rocks here, big American flag, when I did the hike around a year ago, but must have either flown away or they took it down. Or maybe I'm not done with the trail and it's more that way. But nah, I swear there was a flag because that ammo box was there before too. I'm not really sure what it is, but I think it's like for veterans and stuff. Cause like there's a whole bunch of like notebooks and stuff inside. It was just open, but somebody closed it. Yeah, see, I got it open. Whole bunch of notebooks and stuff. I don't really know why, but this has always been up here, even when I've done the trail when I was younger. I've just never seen it closed before. Yeah, this is Mount Miguel, San Miguel, something Miguel. Nice little chill hike to do. It only took me about an hour to reach the top, so 2 hours round trip. And you get to see all of the city right here. I'm gonna go point out some landmarks that I can notice myself. All right, so here you can see that freeway right there is the 125. It's a toll freeway. You gotta pay for it. There's like the Sweetwater Reservoir, I think, or it's got some kind of name. This building all the way over there is the new Gaylord Resort. It was just built like a couple weeks ago here in Chula Vista. It looks massive up close, and that's crazy. You could see it all the way up here on this mountain. See, what else do I see? I mean, right there, that's downtown San Diego, like we saw earlier, all the skyscrapers. That's still the 125, but going west towards that way, it turns into the 54, and then going that way, it's still the 125. But yeah, made it to the top. I'm gonna end this video here. Come try out this hike. Let me know how fast you complete it. Took me about an hour, 50 minutes. I'm gonna end the vlog here, cry myself to sleep, and in the next video, hopefully we're traveling to Mexico. More updates on whether if it's gonna be driving or flying across the country. So stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all of that if you want to stay constantly updated about everything Gmo world and going on in my life. Yeah. Peace out.